podcast.
Hello, Club Culture family. This is a Talks with T with only me, T. I'm T. This is my first live stream of a Talks with T. So, the very first, if you are here, thank you for being here. I feel like I want to start doing these more often. Engage with the viewers, with the listeners. You feel me? So, the way the live streams will work is I'll post on our socials, on the Club Culture socials. So make sure you go ahead and follow us on all platforms. When I plan to go live, it might be spur of the moment, it might be day of, it might be a planned event, but you won't know unless you're following all our socials. So this Talks with T, I will upload it to YouTube so that you can replay it or watch it in case you missed the live. So you'll always have it back on our YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Okay, make sure you subscribe, please. All right. I don't know what it is, but mentally, we just be on YouTube. We be on that damn app. We just be watching our favorite little channels, and we never hit the subscribe button. But please hit the subscribe button. Please hit that bell notification so you get all notice whenever Club Culture is doing a thing. And let's get into it, man. It's a lot has happened. A lot has happened in the world, okay? The Grammys passed over last weekend. The Grammys happened. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. Drewski has a new dating show, and he has some interesting guests on the show, so I'm gonna talk about that today too. What else? See, normally when I shoot for the podcast, it's an entire note that I lay out for every one a part of the episode. You know, we do a little research before we come and we start yapping to y'all. So the Talks with T is a little bit more chill, more organic. You get to really just talk with me. So you know what? Let's start with the Grammys first. Let's start with that. I didn't personally watch the whole thing. I never ever really watched the whole Grammy show. Sometimes it's a snooze fest. But this year, it was very good. I would say it's an extreme improvement from last year. The thing that I'm most excited to talk about the Grammys is Beyonce's Album of the Year win. Specifically because of all the backlash she received from winning that award. So if you don't know, Beyonce won Album of the Year for this year's Grammys for her album I'm so Chicago. Cowboy Carter. I was gonna say cowboy. Yeah, so she won a Grammy for that award, and it's her first ever Album of the Year win. All the albums that she has, majority of them have gone number one, if I can remember the stats. She's never won Album of the Year. She's lost it to so many palm-colored people. It's crazy. But this year in particular, I predicted that she was going to win Album of the Year because I knew that they was going to play in her fucking face. Cowboy, oh my God, I'm going to hate that I'm going to have to keep saying this damn album title and keep fucking it up because of my damn dialect. But the album, Cowboy Carter, the album, is a country album. She calls it a Beyonce album, but technically, you know, it's a country album, and this is her first. The special thing about the album is it beat out Billie Eilish album, and that's the album that everybody thought should have won. So the backlash was because, well, not everybody. Let me stop myself. Not everybody thought that Billie Eilish album should win. I didn't. But a lot of palm-colored people, the white tees, was going berserk because Beyonce's album won. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that real quick. Let me talk about that. Historically, the Grammys have been fucking it up every year. They don't. They rarely get it right. Okay, they rarely get the winners right. They have an entire selection of people that vote on things, but we never really know how they vote. And so I don't know who this guy is, but he came on stage and he pretty much said like, "Hey, we've been fucking up, and I think we are getting it right now." And so this year, Beyonce won, Doechii won, Chris Brown even won an album of the year, R&B album of the year, and he hasn't won that before. Like so many people that you wouldn't have expected to won, especially Doechii winning rap album because she was up against Future and Metro Boomin, and that's the one that people thought should have won, but because she only sold 11K in the first week, so it wasn't a commercially successful album. But from what I took from the Grammys, I feel like they were choosing people's projects that actually had a concept. It actually told a story instead of it just selling well because the audience chose to go crazy with the streams and the labels chose to put so much money to push it and make sure that it win awards. Like I feel like this year with the Grammys, they really chose to choose, you feel me, the people who made just dope, great music. Thank you for the follow, Judy, on Facebook. Appreciate you. So Beyonce's album, I feel like they played in her face with this project. She should have been won a Grammy. She shouldn't have won with a country album. Now I'm not gonna, go down my conspiracy. I'll keep that to myself. But I did predict that she would win this year, and I did predict that when Cowboy Carter dropped, that would be the one way before we even was thinking about the Grammys. I felt like this was their Here Girl Damn album win for her with giving her this album of the year. Do I think it was album of the year? I don't know. Because I didn't listen to every single album that was up for the award, but I did listen to Cowboy Carter. I did listen to that project. I only listened to it once though, so I don't like to give like my take on things I haven't give like a real listen, because that one, but on the first listen, it was a really great album. I don't even like country music, and she did such a great job with trying to infuse her identity of how she makes music into that genre. I think she did a beautiful job just off the first listen. I understood the concept and the journey that she was taking, speaking to historically just being Black in America and just that entire plight. And so if that is what won for this year for album of the year, then Doechii's mixtape won, and then even Chris Brown winning, like I really do feel like they chose to just give winners the award based off of just giving something dope and conceptual, instead of it just selling well or being such a huge commercial success. Because even a lot of our commercial successes and hits, they aren't that fucking good. They're just bops for the time, but they won't stand the test of time. I truly do believe that Beyonce album will continue to be played and people will go back to it. I don't have replay value in it because I'm just not in that mind frame. I'm a huge R&B girly, so anything that's not R&B, I rarely go back to. Pop, Miley Cyrus, Party in the USA, all of those things that's not R&B, like I'm just not going back to it. So my opinion on if it has replay value doesn't really matter for this topic. But I do think that people that really enjoy that genre of music, I think there is replay value for you all, for sure. Now, moving on from that, I am excited to see what the Grammy does next year. I think it was a fucking show. It was great. It was a whole show. It was entertaining. I saw how they were trying to incorporate streamers into it. Kai Cenat was there streaming the whole event. I thought that was dope for him. I thought that was really dope. Him doing that fucking backflip pissed me off, but it's okay. I thought that was a dope opportunity for him to stream at the Grammys. I do like how they're incorporating what is modern, what is cool into their production. What else? Hey, white people, y'all gotta chill. Y'all been getting these awards all these years for projects that should have never won. Macklemore does not fucking deserve best rap album. Okay, we ain't go to Tarjay and go get Beyonce album covers and hide it and stuff. I saw what you did on TikTok. I saw that video of that white girl that hid that Beyonce album so that people won't see it and be able to pick it up and buy it. That's fucking weird, bro. Like, chill, okay? It's not that fucking deep, bro. Like, it's a difference if you choose to go give the project a listen, but you purposely chose to not listen to the fucking album, be upset, and go do some weird shit like hide her albums in Target. That's crazy. And speaking of Target, fuck you, Target, okay? That's what y'all fucking get, all right? This DEI shit is fucking backfiring on y'all, and that's what y'all fucking get, okay? Now, Target, they had dropped their DEI initiatives, their DEI, I guess, department, and they didn't share that information with their shareholders. So basically, the people that are invested in the company, and so the shareholders are mad as fuck. So now they're trying to reintroduce it and bring it back, but by that time, the damage has already been fucking done. So many people that are of color saying fuck Target, okay? And I hope that everybody is noticing the power of the dollar and what it means to make a statement by choosing to withhold where you choose to go to buy things. Now, I would love for my community to take this as a learning opportunity to know that we can enforce change. We just got to do it in a creative way, like withholding our dollar and keeping it in our communities for a longer time than just 6 seconds. That's a fact. We'll show you, look it up. You know, the black dollar stays within the black community for only 6 seconds in comparison to other ethnicities and how they choose to purchase within their communities. What else? Oh shit. So we did a club culture music shoot that will be coming out for the club members. If you are, thank you for the follow on Facebook, Danielle. Appreciate it. If you are a club member, that is our subscription service that we provide on our website, www.clubculturepodcast.com. If you are a club member, then you will have early access to the club culture music shoot that we did with an artist named Genesis. It was a very, very dope shoot. I'm so excited to share with you all. Everything has changed from the pilot episode that we had shot with D Lows. So I hope y'all enjoy it, okay? We did some very cool new segments in the new shoot for Club Culture Music. So make sure you go over to www.clubculturepodcast.com and join the club today. We also have 2 memberships. Maybe I can just go ahead and show it to y'all. Let me type it in. And just show y'all how we get down on the club. Here is the website, clubculturepodcast.com. So what you want to do when you go on a website, I know it looks a little different because I'm on the desktop, but this is what it looks like when you do it on the desktop in comparison to your phone. So boom, you have the top right here, join the Discord community today. Make sure you please do that. That is very vital. We are trying to fight these racist algorithms because we are severely shadow banned on all our platforms. We have about 23,000 followers on Facebook. We have almost 20K followers on TikTok, but yet we're only getting like 10 views on a TikTok, on a Facebook reel, and only like up to 500 views on a TikTok video, when typically that's not what we're used to getting. Like, there's no reason why only 500 people are able to reach our videos on any of our social medias when we have over 20K. And so a way for me to be able to fight that is to try to house all our supporters in one place. And so that is what the Discord is for. So please, when you click it, it'll send you to Discord and you'll be able to join the Discord. I'll update that link for you all so you won't have that error message. But right here is where you'll scroll just a teensy bit from the home page and you'll see how to join the club. So you can be a free member or you can be a club member, which is my favorite type. And if you would like to just go ahead and purchase that yearly subscription, you get 10% off when you pay annually. Your first month is $5. So you get $5 on your first month. That's about like $4 off. And then after that, it goes to the regular pricing. Now, the difference between both is this. This is the difference. So this members only feed is what it looks like on the web, because it is an app that comes to your phone to be able to download when you join our club. But this is the web version. The web version, it just shows all the bonus content and exclusive things that you get when you become a club member. Now the free version, you'll only be able to have access to whatever I allow to be free for all. So like the recent thing that I did for the free members was the uncensored episode of Fellas Need Love Too, which is this one up here. I had it available for everybody free, which will dinner always happen, because I just didn't want to get flagged of the music that we were playing in that episode. And so if you want us to actually hear the music and see us react to it in real time, then you were able to just go as a free member of the club and watch it on our app or the web version of the website. Now, one of the benefits of being a club member is the Discord. You'll have access to be able to message and be a part of our like live streams, because sometimes I might not live stream on our socials and I might just bring it to the Discord and only want to talk to our real deal supporters, which is the people that help us grow by putting money into the pod. Website is available for merch, so make sure you go ahead and shop your great gear. The V-Day merch are dope as fuck. I'm so proud of how those came out, so definitely please check that out. Some of them are limited edition and will not be available after February. So go ahead and grab that before it's over with. Happy Black History Month to everybody that's black. I'm rooting for everybody that's black. You feel me? So make sure you root for us this month and support. The Discord is a work in progress because not enough of y'all have joined yet. So I'm going to be building channels. I'm going to be building an anime community for the people that love anime. I'm going to be building a community for the gamers, Jonesy has a channel. It's called Jonesy's Corner. And in that channel, you'll be able to follow Jonesy's predictions, sports betting predictions and picks and whatnot. But that's only available for club members, paid subscribers. You can't get the Jonesy picks without paying the bill. You feel me? So it's a lot of little benefits for the club member for only just $8 a month. So if you love the pod, show us how much you love us. Now back to the program. So if you watched, I want to say episode 123, where we were talking about Twitch and his passing, I had mentioned my perspective on disrespecting the dead. So I was the only one pretty much there that had the take of, I don't really care about the whole not trying to disrespect the dead when the dead pass, when you have experienced the dead when they're alive and it was a bad experience for you. So if that's what your experience was if that person was poor to you while they were alive, then who am I to tell you to not disrespect them now that they have passed? I give that whole freedom to you, especially if I was shitty to you. Like, yeah, of course you might have some bad things to say about me if I pass because I was shitty to you when I was alive. Now, that leads me to this next topic. Irv Gotti, music mogul, founder of what's the label called? Murder Inc. I'm sorry, founder of Murder Inc. He helped create and push the likes of Ja Rule, Ashanti, giving us many, many hits, was a great competitor to the Bad Boy Records when they were all popping in the past. Irv Gotti passed recently over this week, so rest in peace to Irv Gotti. I said what I said earlier because Irv Gotti also chose to do certain things when he was alive before his passing. 2024 was one of the craziest years I've ever been alive for. I think a lot of shit happened in 2024. that just never ever can beat. I mean, that will always be anything that probably will happen afterwards. Well, 2025 is kind of giving him a run for his money with Trump doing shit, but Irv Gotti went viral many times in 2024 for messing with Ashanti in their past. So if you don't know, Ashanti and Irv Gotti, um, they had a relationship back in the day when he was the record label owner. He signed her. She was very young. She was about like 17, 16. Fact check me if I'm wrong. You know, this is off the top of the dome. She was a teenager when she signed to Murder Inc. And it came out that they were in a relationship. He was much older guy dating this young girl. And she pretty much gravitated towards Nelly, and that became her man's. And Irv Gotti did not like that shit. And he hate that girl. From what it looks like. He had a Drink Champs interview, if you can remember, from 2024, where he let it all out, bro. He hated Ashanti. She can't get none of her royalties back. She can't get no rights to her music. She been trying to figure out if she can like just re-record her hits, and because he won't give her rights to the music anymore. Like, how you can't hear me on YouTube? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Hold on. I don't know how you can't hear me. Oh, because YouTube probably is tripping. Oh, yeah, YouTube tripping. So that's why you can't hear me. But I know the Facebookers can. I don't even know how to turn it off on YouTube, to be honest. Yeah, YouTube tripping right now. So you're going to have to figure out. Oh, I got to sign in to chat with YouTube. Hold on. I know Facebook can hear me because technical. This person on YouTube was like, "Can't hear you, girl. Fix your audio." I can't turn YouTube off, bro. I'm crying, bro. I'm crying. I wish I was able to fix it. I can't fix it, bro. It won't let me. Okay, now I can. Bro, I can hear YouTube. What are you talking about? You can't hear me, bro. I can hear myself on YouTube now. All right, whatever. You ain't finna throw me off, dude. But back to what I was saying with Ashanti and Irv Gotti, man. If Ashanti wanted to choose to just bash this nigga now that he done passed, she has every right to do so. This man said some crazy things in that Drink Champ interview about her. And mind you, he did a second interview with Drink Champs and he kept it going. He kept it fucking going, bruh. He did not let up on his hatred for their past relationship. And so I feel like Ashanti, if she wanted to just hate that man forever, that's on her. She could do that shit. And if she was to blast and to say, nah, y'all all sad, fuck that nigga, y'all wasn't sad for me, like she, when he was tormenting me, like she could do that if she really wanted to. And I wouldn't be mad at her at all. Because he was wild as fuck with some of the things he was revealing about the relationship, how mean he was, just talking about her, even he had Ja Rule next to him to try to, chill him out from all the salacious stuff he kept talking about. And he didn't care, man. That man he came to those Drink Champ interviews wanting to get that shit off. And so that is one of the examples of how, yeah, respect the dead, but also have openness to what the dead did when they were alive, because he could have literally chose to do something else with his time, especially knowing that he's sick, because he's been sick for a minute. He has diabetes, and so I think he died from a stroke. Correct me if I'm wrong. And so if you've been knowing that you've been dealing with this, and he looks sick in his second interview with Drink Champs. So if you know that you've been dealing with these health things and on your mind is to keep shitting on this damn girl while she's trying to move on with her life, that's ridiculous to me, man. You got too much hatred in your heart. You got to clean that up. And I hope he was able to come to some type of solace before he passed, because I would hate to go and I have all of this hate that I'm spewing out there, and I never cleared it up or fixed it or gonna make any amends to anybody. Um, I hope y'all can hear me on YouTube because I did do a sound check and it says that everything good. So if y'all can't hear me, I don't know what to do about that currently right now while I'm streaming live. But yeah, man, y'all, you can let me know if I'm tripping or whatever with this whole not really caring about disrespecting the dead thing. You let me know your perspective because I'm open to hearing what you all got to say. But I'm just saying, if I was to be shitty to you while I'm alive, I promise you I'm going to be dead and not here to fucking care about what you say about me. But I guess it's more so for the people that's still living and have some type of memory that's only greatness about the person that was so shitty to you. But moving on, Drewski has a new dating show. I'm gonna go see if I can find like a trailer for his show real quick on YouTube because I think he is one of the funniest people ever. I think Drewski is so great Drewski and his team are so great with capitalizing off of moments, pushing this character that he has going with Could Have Been Records. He has a dating show called Could Have Been Love, which is such a dope name, just basing it off of Could Have Been Records. So I'm going to play the trailer. I'm going to try to share real quick and we can watch it together. All right, boom. Now we got him to play it. Hopefully no commercial. I knew a commercial was going to happen. I'm not paying YouTube to take these commercials down. We're going to skip past them. All right, boom. Here we go.
This season on Could Have Been Love.
Drewski and Ruby Rose are apparently in a real relationship.
Their relationship wasn't real at all. She is now claiming Drewski paid her.
Ruby is too rich for you to do that.
Drewski doesn't need to pay Ruby Rose to fucking date him.
Oh, shit!
It don't seem like he her type. She said he was funny and a nice guy. That says everything that I need to know.
Some people say money can't buy love. $50,000 can.
The hottest women in the world, all competing for the love of one man.
Come to Papa.
My man, where's my man?
Drewski said he like him seasoned, baby.
I'm the Barbie that you can't play with.
Let's give him one fight.
We gonna have sex that night.
If I want it, he gonna eat it.
I'm here for $50,000.
Damien.
These other women ain't got shit on me. Drewski know that.
Eat titty stud.
Somebody
Wow.
gonna get slapped tonight.
Not the
I'm
stud.
really like that. I'm used to having a strap with me.
Respectful, classy, elegant women.
A man building an
Not
empire
Dr. Umar.
cannot do it with a hood rat.
Oh my.
I got money now. What the fuck I gotta deal with this shit for, man? Right. Okay. Oh! Compete for my heart. I ain't say fight for it. God damn! This is a show about love. Put him in the mud. We gonna see who wants squabble. Oh! Chill. I ain't doing no kissing yet. Ah! Ladies always say they want a country boy. They don't know what come with it.
I'm gonna suck your for the bag and make your
Wow.
Have fun in that swamp.
Wow. And then he left her out there.
Who's that gasolina?
Hey! I don't want to get in the middle of some freaky business that you got going on with all these girls.
I'm gonna bring you another rose later. There's no freaky.
Drew, I'm not into that.
Hold up. Like that.
Oh my gosh.
Hold it for 3 seconds.
As soon as I boarded the bus, I could tell the girl smelled hot.
I ain't gonna lie, it smelled like bounce that
Young
ass.
Ma?
Yeah, it's
What's
like
she
a
doing
swamp in
there?
that motherfucker, man. God damn. You say you a man, be a man now.
Wow. Wow.
continue looking.
I would agree with Nana.
If a gun was to your head, you gonna take the bullet?
Yes.
Stop thirsting for the white vagina.
Hey, there's some good white pink out here, man. I'm trying to convince you on it.
I need you to deal with the consciousness, Drewski. Stay with me.
I don't want to have sex with anybody at all.
I'm cool with a little creamer in my coffee.
Me and you left, I'ma f you up.
Oh.
Play with me.
Oh.
Coulda, woulda, what we coulda been.
Wow.
She got like 2 meatballs in the
That
back
butt
of her
is
head.
crazy.
My uncle, he taught me everything I know.
Alright, hey, this trailer long as fuck, Drewski. God damn. God damn. Long ass trailer, bro. Alright, so boom. First impression off the trailer is this shit's gonna be fucking stupid. It's gonna be so hilarious. If you watch any of Drewski's content, It's so stupid, bruh. Currently, right now, he got some dude, rapper named BB Hale, viral on TikTok right now. That shit has me in tears whenever I see a TikTok. And now you got the damn men on TikTok like filling their ass up with pillows and then rapping to the song. And okay, so I saw Dr. Umar in this trailer. And a part of that trailer, he was speaking to white women and leaving the white women alone. I want to speak to you, Dr. Umar. Okay? Listen to me loud and clear, sir. You have a certain message that you have been spewing to our community since you done came into the social media realm. Okay? And that message has been snow bunnies never, women forever. And so if that is your damn message, and you are keep bringing it onto this platform where you know it is nothing but fucking jokes and entertainment, you dead wrong, man. Because how you going to become a parody behind your own message, bro? How you going to fall into the parody? Like, people have made meme accounts with clips of you saying things that have gone viral, in particular to the whole not dating, the biracial, the interracial dating being a sham. Like, how you gonna lean into it and become a part of the parody by bringing it onto this Drewski show? I feel like because I care so much about the messages that we put out into our communities, I'm not going to become a laughing stock with the people that's laughing at my messages. I'm going to be serious as fuck and not bring it to a place where it's supposed to be laughed at if I really want this to be something that's pushed and accepted. Now, I don't care who y'all choose to date. I don't fucking care. Me, I'm going with my black women. Okay, that's what I love. Only. But this man has been trying to tell us not to date anything outside of black for years, and now he's okay with just getting some money and laughing, being laughed at by that message now. I don't understand it. Seems like a dollar bill can change your rhetoric for me, because at first you was dead ass serious. Now it seems like you fucking playing. And it caused a lot of fucking turmoil with that message for our community. Now, it's always been an issue. Interracial dating has always been an issue in our community, just speaking about it. But you came onto the game and you was like, hey, black sisters, boom, which was great, cool. But now I don't fucking believe your ass. All right, that's all I got to say for Drewski, but I'm excited for this damn show. I watch everything Drewski put out. That man is one of the funniest people alive to me, bro. I will sit and watch Drewski content all day if I could. Shit, I might even log in, do a Talks with T, and y'all sit and we watch Drewski videos together. And we all laugh together. We might do it for the first one just to see what's going on with the actual love show. So shout out Drewski for that show. Okay, I got two more things to talk about in this Talks with T. I don't know if y'all know about the woman that's in Pakistan, but I'm gonna try to pick her up real quick. Well, she's not in Pakistan anymore, but it was a woman from New York. She went to Pakistan because she was trying to get married to a 19-year-old. This is a 33-year-old woman. She had moved to Pakistan because she had met this man online, and they said that they were getting married, right? And so she went to go meet the family, and they were like, hell no, you're not marrying my son. You're not marrying my fucking son. Her name is Anaji Andrew Robinson. She left her New York home for Pakistan, and months after her move, she became so fucking viral, right? And so many clips of her talking about how her whole plan is to reconstruct this whole country, Pakistan being the country she wants to reconstruct. I'm asking for $100K or more. I need $20K by this week in my pocket in cash. And that's a demand to the government, meaning the U.S. government, to help restore Pakistan. And the Pakistanians were they didn't seem like they was trying to kick her out of their country, bro. Like, they was enjoying that lady. This shit is so fucking funny. I'm going to try to find just a clip. I'm going to show y'all what she looked like first, because she looks crazy, bro. She looks crazy. This is Anaji. Well, let me make sure I'm saying her name right. Hold on. Anoji or Nijay? Nijay. I'm gonna say O. This is O. She looks crazy, okay? She looks ridiculous. She looks mentally insane. Because what a lot of people aren't doing, because it is fucking funny what she is doing. Like, she is hilarious. If you've seen any clips of her in Pakistan, she is fucking hilarious. But this woman is 33, bro. And she went out there planning to marry a 19-year-old. Something up here can't be clicking. Something up here cannot be clicking with this woman if she wanted to marry a 19-year-old, bro. Someone that's not even American. But the shit is fucking funny. If y'all can, please go look up clips of her. I've been seeing them on TikTok. I don't want to bring up TikTok. You know what? Man, we got time. Let me look for her. See if I can find something funny with her. Okay, boom. I got y'all. Hold on. Let me see.
You want to go back your country?
It's private, but no, I do not. I'm from Pakistan now.
How Pakistan helped and take care of you?
Shabana, would you like to speak, Shabana? Okay, she's been taking care of me. Thank you very much.
She's taking care of yours?
Yes,
Okay.
everybody. This is my team.
Okay.
Yes, hi.
Now you are feeling well?
Yes, I'm going for sonogram.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, बिल्कुल
Let me go to something else. I saw some funny shit. Hold on. Right here was funny. He was funny right here.
My plan is to reconstruct this whole country, okay? I'm asking for 100K or more. I need 20K by this week, okay? In my pockets, in cash. Okay? That's a demand to the government. The government is gonna fix up these buildings, fix up the streets, and clean up these streets. It's ridiculous out here. I do not like it. Okay? I would love for you guys to please understand. I came here to visit today to fix up this place, to reconstruct this place. Okay? For Mr. Chipper.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bus.
Listen, he talked too much.
Wait.
That's it. Yes, I'm saying. ये भी देखिए यही मेरी बात की तारीफ कर रही है.
Listen, you talk too much. Okay. We don't know what you're saying.
अच्छा, अब ये सारी चीजें हम जो आप अभी देख रहे हैं.
He said, you talk too much. We don't know what you're saying. That is crazy. That is wild. That is wild to say that to that man. You in his home. You're at his home saying this about him. That is so wild, bro. She has so much confidence. And she went there to go marry a 19-year-old. They kicked her out. Her visiting visa had expired, and she still stayed there. She ain't want to go back to New York, bro. And so she made it her mission to try to be a humanitarian and get the government to help her pay to reconstruct the damn country. That is crazy, man. I don't know how can you not be that fucking funny? That is so fucking funny to me. Okay. All right. So the last thing I wanted to talk about was my role. Well, two things. Sorry. I wanted to talk about my role with the pod. So if you don't know and you're new to club culture, hello. This is Talks with T. This is where you get soul takes from me, T, right? I share the pod with my team members, with guests, and really trying to grow this whole community of healing, pushing mental wellness on my community and other communities that find and resonate with the messages that we're spewing on the pod. And sometimes I feel like my takes can get drawn out because I have to share it with so many people while also moderating and curating the conversations that's happening while shooting. So it's a lot going on when we're shooting, and I got to stay on top of things, making sure that if the topics start getting dead and, y'all see what I be doing in the episodes. And everything that leads up to each episode shoot comes from me. I sit and I create notes. I make sure that we talk about great topics, the Valentine's Day episodes, all of that. Shout out to my girl, Shania. She helped and went to go shop for the pieces for me to go decorate the little room that we record in, give y'all some love and V-Day vibes. Like, that is what it is to produce a podcast. I am the host the editor, the producer. I'm everything for Club Culture. And with that being said, I would really love for like all the support in the world to help push this brand further. It's this particular follower who found us on TikTok, and she keep pushing the pod. Man, I'm gonna try to find her real quick in our notifications. I'm not signed in to the Club Culture page, but I know I can find her real quick in the notifications. I want to shout her out because it's one thing to watch the pod and support and tune in. That's great. That's what we need. That's the first step. But it's another thing to push the pod with me, help market the pod with me. And so what that looks like is sharing the podcast, sharing it with your friends, sharing it on your stories, leaving comments so that we can boost the engagements and help other people find the podcast. All of those things matter. And so her name on TikTok is Kaidin, Kaidin. And she watches TikToks and she'll tag us in the TikTok comment sections because she heard that same message that the TikTok is showing to her on the podcast. She has listed us on popular influencer pages and had tagged us and said y'all should get on the podcast because she feels like that person will be good on Club Culture. She shares us on her stories really often, and that's what I want to see, man. That's what we need to have to really push this pod to go further than where it is currently at. Because, yo, what up, Molly Mall? Shout out you on YouTube. Follow Molly Mall 007 Gaming on YouTube if you want to see some gaming content. That's Cuzzo. What I was at? You distracted me, Mall. But what I was saying was, this is it's not technically a one woman team, but I do so much for the pod and it gets very exhausting. Continue to push this consistency that I've been maintaining for 2.5 years with this pod and the lack of support. It is a lack of support. I'm just gonna put it out there. Y'all love the pod, y'all there, but y'all don't really share the pod. Like, share the baby with the family, okay? The family might hurt the baby. It's okay. But share the baby, okay? This the one baby I'm telling y'all to share with the family members because because if you share the baby and the baby gets hurt, I'm going to protect the baby. This is my baby. I'm going to protect it. It's okay. Some people might not like the pod. Some people might say mean things about us in the comment section, but share because you won't know how many people are impacted from the things that we do on this pod every week. So please help share. Excuse me, sorry. But shout out that follower because she be doing her thing. But that leads me to my last topic. I curate all our episodes based off of 3 segments: hot topics, music and entertainment, and mental wellness. We always hit topics based off of those segments every episode. So hot topics is whatever is popular or a current event, and we speak about it, but in the Club Culture way. Music and entertainment is pretty self-explanatory. Whatever is going on in the music and entertainment world, we'll talk about it in the Club Culture way. And then mental wellness, it just wraps it all up, and we'll talk about something that has to do with the psyche, has to do with social interactions, and we always end the pod on a little heavier note. Might get a little personal, whatever. But I think that's what y'all love about the pod is how transparent we tend to be with our messaging. So one of the things that I wanted to do with Talks with T is incorporate my same structure, just a little more loosely, and it solely just be me speaking. So for this live stream of Talks with T, I want to talk about something that recently happened this morning. I was talking with a friend, and we was texting, and I couldn't tell if the friend was being emotional, projecting, or whatnot through the text messages. And so I said, hey, we can't text no more. Anytime that we talk to each other, it has to be verbally so that I can know if I need to turn up on your ass or if I need to kiki and joke with your ass, because I can't tell. Because Shorty was doing too much. Started to do too much in the text message. And I'm like, all right, I don't know if I should turn up or not. And so one of the basis of our conversation was, why are you speaking about me in terms of the past when I've grown from the past. I'm not that same person anymore. So when you refer to me, refer to the current person that I'm presenting to you. That's basically what the friend was trying to tell me. But it all stemmed from us talking about being explorative with eating food. We were talking about the type of girls that I like. And I said, I like girls that are explorative with eating food. And then she was like, everybody's explorative. And I'm like, no, everybody's not. And that's crazy that you say that, because you used to bully me about all the little things that I was eating in the past when you are now more explorative today. You weren't always like this. And so it's kind of like lacking self-awareness and introspection for you to just say, well, everybody is explorative. One, that's not true. Everybody is not. But two, you used to fucking bully me about the food that I would eat. And if you don't know, I'm not a vegan. I'm a pescatarian. I started holistic eating when I was a junior in college, junior or sophomore. And that's basically just eating 100% organic foods. I started that in college to help with my menstrual cramps. If you want to help with bad cramps, please cut out the dairy in your diet. That is what's killing you. And try to eat less meat. Coming from somebody that used to throw up, terrible cramps, terrible. And now I rarely feel any pain. My periods last a shorter time. But back to what I was saying, I stopped and changed my entire eating habit in college. But I've always been explorative. I love eating new cuisines, trying different ethnic groups and the way that they create foods, shit like that. I've always been this way. I've never said no to myself with whatever I wanted to try as far as food. And so in college, I used to try. I'll go eat squash, zucchini, like just different vegetables. Because if you black, you don't grow up eating certain vegetables. You know, you eat the same shit: cabbage, corn, mashed potatoes, macaroni. You know, soul food. You eat the regular shit and it's cooked the soul food way. And so eating like cilantro, you know, shit like that, you don't really eat that in a black household. And so I was opening up my palate in college because our dining service gave us different things to eat. And so I was trying it all. And with me doing so, I was getting bullied. Okay. I was getting bullied. And so long story short, the friend, this has been a pattern with her where it doesn't seem like she likes her past her and likes the her today and wish that she was always this her. And so I was trying to explain to the friend, like, bro, you wasn't this person. And how you're speaking to me now is kind of like how, like, say a fat person who used to be fat and didn't like what people would call them fat. Now that they've lost weight, they're now repeating that same dislike to fat people now, where they'll call people fat. It's like, bitch, you was just fat. Like, how you gonna now, you feel me, put that on to the fat people because you skinny now? Like, that's hypocritical. That's crazy. And so that was the vibe that I was getting from the conversation about change with this friend. I personally do not believe people change. I don't think people change. And it shows. I think this is something that people tell themselves that I've changed. I think the word that you're looking for isn't change. I think the word that you're looking for is mature. I think when people refine, that is synonymous to the word mature. And I think people just refine areas of weaknesses and their strengths. You just get better at it, or you lessen how much you do it. But if that's you, that will always just be you. Certain things you just can't change about you. Like, we obviously can't change our physical characteristics unless we just go get some surgeries done. We can't change that. But people don't talk about the things inside your id, your mental, emotional competencies, your personality traits. You can't change those things. You can only mature or refine. So if I am just a very sensitive person, like, I'm gonna always be sensitive, but I can try to be less sensitive, but I will always still have some heightened level of sensitivity in comparison to someone that is just naturally not sensitive, who doesn't really take shit personally. I'm someone that doesn't take shit personally. until you start to fucking disrespect me. Like, bro, you not finna say I'm not good at basketball. That's just weird, bro. You can't, like, you cannot convince me I was not good at basketball. And so you can call that sensitivity, but I'm calling that disrespect, bro. That's stupid. Okay, that's just negligence. So I think that people rarely ever change. I would love to know what you all think. So if this was something that you want to leave a comment on, please drop it in the comment section. I want to hear other people's perspective on this. Like, even with just like, when I think about all the shit, myself in general, I don't think I've ever changed. I think I've only refined and mature in things. I've always been explorative. I've always been athletic. I've always been talented. I've always been resourceful. I've always been headstrong. I've always been very, I wasn't boisterous. I think this is a great example. People that know me when I was younger, I didn't talk much. So it's wild to them today to see me have a podcast and all I'm doing is yapping professionally now. Like, it's wild to them. But if they knew me and saw me when I had my walls down around them, they would know just how much shit I have to say. Like, I got my cousin in the comment section watching right now, Molly know a version of me where all I do is yap. And I've been like this all my life. But I was comfortable around Maul to actually share what I have to say. But the people that I was around growing up, I didn't feel safe around them. So I'm not finna talk around y'all. So to y'all think that I've changed when all I've done was just refine. I know I have a larger vocabulary in comparison to when I was younger. I know more words. I still struggle with saying certain words, but I know the words. I know what they mean. I might not know how to spell them sometimes. What else? Shit. And I've always been athletic, but certain people didn't know that I could do other sports outside of basketball. Like, give me a football and I'll figure out how to do something with it. Just because I'm actually athletic, that's not something I can just change. I'm going to always be that no matter the sport. Now, are you adaptable? Are you flexible to different sports? That is a personality trait that some people don't have. And so when you think about a person that's really good at football, but suck at tennis, are they really athletic? No. I'm not going to say necessarily no, but they're not easily adaptable to something new. They're not flexible to something different. I have the ability to try different sports and be good. I ain't gonna say great, but be good at certain other sports. Basketball wasn't the only thing that I was good at. I hope I'm explaining this well with this change thing, because I do see this topic happen often on podcasts, and people really believe in the idea of change. If that nigga been cheating is a cheater, he gonna be a cheater forever, bro. Like, that's just what it is. He can refine the way that he cheats. He can suppress the feeling of temptation. But if his idea of loyalty is what it is, then that might always be the nigga. And you gonna have to figure out if you want to be with bro or not. Like, that's gonna be up to you. Now, I feel like certain people do things that's not of their character. So a person might cheat before and realize, damn, that's not really me. I should have never did that. A person can do that. That doesn't mean that they're just a cheater. That means that they're stupid, okay? That means that they fell to temptation and they was not being themselves. But they can, to some people, they'll say, oh, I've changed. No, you just did something that you shouldn't have done. That's not you, bro. You have a good idea of what monogamy is. Like, you was just trying some shit that you shouldn't have been trying. But that depends on the person. Only you can figure out what is you and what is not you. We can have our perspectives after we've experienced you, but you ultimately are the determiner of how we intake you. So you just got to learn, who am I first, so that you can be confident in the person that you're presenting when you go outside to the world. People only gonna view you the way that you present yourself to them. I would hate for somebody to hold my past against me, but I'm also somebody that's very intentional with the things that I choose to do every day. So I don't have much shame of the things I've done in my past. I'm not going to just go do some shit without thinking it through first. But I understand people that don't like to hear about their past decisions because it holds shame for them. And so I think my friend holds shame for her past. Cool. That's not my issue. You got to come to terms with that. I know a version of you in the past. I know a version of you in the future. And all I'm saying is everybody ain't explorative with the eats because you wasn't explorative with the eats. I'm glad that you are now, but you definitely wasn't then, shorty. And so don't just be everybody like this. No, they not. Okay? It's chill. But yeah, man, that concludes this Talks with T. That's all I got on the docket for me. I do want to send some love out there to the people in Congo. There's a bunch of atrocities going on in that country in Africa. I'm not going to do a deep dive into it. This Talks with T, but if you can, take a moment of your time to try to do a deep dive into what's going on in Congo. If you want to help the people that's going on, the people that are losing their lives, losing their homes, they don't have any water, they don't have any food in Congo, and it's all because of these greedy countries that do not give a fuck about their citizens. If you are able to shed some light and help, just go research what's going on in Congo. Try not to buy any new technology, any phones, any new phones, new laptops, cars, like anything new. Try not to buy those yet. Like, hold off on new purchases that has to do with tech, because Congo holds a lot of resources. That country has a lot of precious resources that everybody in the world benefits from. And our greedy countries and governments are allowing so much women and children and men to be harmed so that they can have hands on the resources in Congo. It kind of reminds me of the movie Black Panther, and how they had the, help me out, Maul, if you still here. What's that purple shit that the Black Panthers had? Let me look up real quick. What's the resource that they had? I'm gonna get this. I'm motivated to get this because I really want to talk about the similarities between what's going on with Congo, vibranium. I think I said it right. Vibranium. So they have that. If you watch Black Panther, that movie, they have that resource, and only them have it. And they had the white man come over there and try to get it from them so that they can bring it over to the States. And so they created wars against that community just to get that precious vibranium. And that country, you good, bro? I remember that's all I needed. That country, the Black Panthers, they had to fight off and defend their resources because they know how much danger it opens it up to if the states were able to get their hands on this. And so it reminds me so much of what's going on with Congo. I'm not going to do a deep dive today because that's going to take too much, and I have to still do a lot of research. But I've been seeing videos and news outlets not speaking about it at all, which is kind of fucking weird because a lot of prisoners were just let out in Congo. And instead of them choosing to go fight against the people that enslaved them, they chose to go to villages and rape and kill women and children. And so that shit pissed me off. And it all is because of these people being impoverished and just mentally fucked up. And that shit should not happen to anybody. And that really starts with us. Like, we gotta help the world by choosing to not put our money into these greedy people's pockets. It's all capitalism that's allowing people to live their life without water, food, and shelter, and also have these fucking vicious, violent people around them able to fucking fuck with them in their livelihood. It's not fucking cool at all. The things that happen in America should not fucking happen, and the things that happen in Congo should never fucking happen. And if all it takes for me to do is not buy another iPhone until they fucking learn that, hey, this cobalt and the materials that y'all trying to take from Congo don't fucking matter more than this baby's life or this woman's livelihood and safety or this man's freedom, then we gonna have to keep not buying these damn iPhones and laptops and iPads and shit. We're gonna have to stop buying that stuff. We can't afford it anyway. But yeah, please do your research. Look into that a bit more. And stay woke, man. That was Talks with T. I had fun. Appreciate everybody that were able to catch the live stream and join in with me. I will be posting this on YouTube to watch back. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Please do all 3. Peace. Okay, I'm going to try to keep this video really short. But when I was recording that Talks with T, I had a little list of things I wanted to talk about, and I definitely wanted to talk about Irv Gotti and his passing. But from reflecting, I feel like I should speak to my take in regards to disrespecting the dead and just using his death as an example to further push what I meant from past episodes. I wanted to first say if I came off insensitive, that was not my intent at all. That's just something that I was just in my head about after I was done shooting and started playing the game and shit. I was like, damn, did I come off insensitive? And so just in case any listeners sees that take and like, man, you sound sensitive as fuck. He ain't even been raised down to the ground yet. My bad. I can see how that can be taken that way. So I just want to get a jump in front of it and just put that out there that it was purely me just potting and not thinking about, the aftermath of what it could look like for other people. Sometimes you can't control how people interpret your words, but I was genuinely just using it as a talking point to further defend or just, I guess, strengthen my case for how I feel about disrespecting the dead. So yeah, wanted to make sure that was put out there in case anybody felt away. Peace.
Just watch the damn podcast.